Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. With the name of Allah, who is very kind and merciful. Welcome to DevOps King channel. In this channel, you will find the solution of different tasks about Azure DevOps and AWS. Today, in part 7 of Generative AI application development and deployment with Azure Kubernetes, I shall explain some mandatory terms of artificial intelligence. Without this term, artificial engineer cannot develop the application. So let's start. On this channel, you will get the training material for the Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, and Azure as well. All videos on this channel are prepared by certified DevOps engineer. Certified DevOps engineer. In order to search this channel on the YouTube, please search the word DevOps King. You will find the channel DevOps King. Please click the subscribe button so that you can get the notification about the latest upload on the channel. Let's start the Generative AI application development and deployment on AKS Azure Kubernetes Service part 7. Today I shall explain the fine-tuning. Fine-tuning is an important term in artificial intelligence. The fine-tuning is AI refers to the taking a pre-trained model like a large language model, VN model or speech model and adjusting it slightly using your own data set to better suit a specific task or domain. It is one of the most effective ways to leverage the power of large model while adopting them to custom use cases. So it means that we take a generative LLM and after that we change it according to the requirement. It is known as fine tuning. Example of fine tuning is that imagine you have a student who already knows general knowledge like the pre-trained AI model. Now you give them specified training in medicine, law, or finance. That what fine tuning does to AI model. Very simple and straightforward concept about the fine tuning. Let for next type of fine tunings. First of all, I have explained what is the fine tuning. Now I shall explain the type of fine tuning. The first one is full fine tuning. In full fine tuning, all model parameters are updated using your new data set. The second one is you have a lot of data, store computing power, strong computing power. And the third one is the downside, computationally expensive and risk overfitting if data is small. This is the first type of the fine data tuning is the full fine tuning. The next one is the partial fine tuning. The first one was the full and the next is the partial. Only part of the model like the fine layer or the attention heads are updated. Save times, reduce the chance of overfitting. The third one fine tuning type is the adapter based fine tuning. Small modules adapter are added to the model and only then are trained. The next one is model remains mostly frozen. The third bullet point is used in LoRa, low rank adoption and ref parameter efficient fine tuning. So adapter based fine tuning is the third type of the fine tuning. The last one is the prompt tuning, prefix tuning. Instead of changing the model weight, you learn specific token or prompt that steer the model. Extremely efficient and used in the large language model like GPT, TF, its. So, first of all, I have explained what is the fine tuning, and after that, I have explained its type of the fine tuning. There are 4 types as I have discussed in this part 7. The next one is the process. fine-tuning process. What is the process? How we should proceed for the fine-tuning in the AI model? The fine-tuning has a definite steps, predefined steps that we should follow for the tuning. The first one is the start with the pre-trained model. The first step is start with the pre-trained model. Example, bird-based uncased GPT-2 ResNet 50 its. This is the start with the pre-trained model. The second one is the prepared talk specific data set. For example, sentiment classification data set or a legal and QA and answer data set. The third one is the step in the model training is to choose a training objective, classification, generation, or regression. So the step for the fine tuning are first one is the start with the predefined model, pre-trained model. Second one is the prepare a task specific data set. Third one is the choose a training objective. The fourth one is the process for the fine tuning. The fourth one is to train the model. Use tools like PyTorch, TensorFlow, Hugging Face. It's fine tune over your data set usually with the smaller learning rate. The fifth step in the fine tuning process is evaluate the model. Check accuracy, F1 score, BLU score for NLP. It's the last one step that is very mandatory is save and deploy the model. Export the model for the production use. Deployment on the cloud. Now, the use cases for this is, these are the different use cases for the ML ops. Now, the different use cases for this is, use cases mean how you can use the different model in a different department or the areas. Like the use case is chatbot for a bank. If you are developing the application for the bank, then for the base model, you have to take first of all GPT-3 or Llama. GPT-3 or Llama are the model that you can take as a base model during the development of the chatbot for a bank. Fine-tune a customer queries in finance. But when we shall take the base model, GPT-3 or Llama, we have to tune it according to our requirement. Like if the application is for the bank, then we have to fine tune it for the customer queries in the finance area. Like the second one is the medical question answering. Medical question answering, if an artificial engineer, AI engineer is going to develop an application in the medical area, medical domain, then they have to select one base model. These one base model is the birth one and the bio birth. You can select any one of them. But when we take the birth model, we have to fine tune it for the clinical queries and their answer. So this is the second use case of this. Second use case for this, and the third one is the image classifier for products. Image classifier for products. If you are developing the application for the image classifier then definitely you have to select a base model. The base model usually used in this case are ResNet and the efficient net. These are the base model that you will select for the development of the image classifier. But when you take this model, base model, you have to update the data set for a specific product categories. The different products of the image that you will implement in the application. The last one is the voice assistant for the car. Voice assistant of the car means the car without driver, automatic driving without the driver. If you are going to develop an application that will use in the car, in a simple word, voice assistant for the car, Then you have to select the base model like Whisper or Wave to Vec. So this is the option for the voice assistant in the car. After taking the base model, Whisper or Wave to Vec, you have to change some car command recognition in the application. So this is the mandatory and to select the base model before the development of the application. This is very good knowledge for the artificial intelligence engineer, and it is mandatory to know the different base model before the start of the development of the application. Best of luck for your career. See you in the next series of this series.